you talking about? Get on my face. Rollin'. Yeah. Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline, horses and skylines, whip a porch, get a couple in these trying times. I see you, I feel you, I really do. But I wouldn't wanna be you. Like me, I'm on my peas like a feeding ducky. Seen your girl eating cheese pizza, she was yucky, musty. We need custody of the money tree. See my phone busting and jumping, it's like a buzzing bee. Wasn't he the same? Selling all them fake Gucci baggies at the minivan back then. But do you think if anybody asking, Marie Francois did the leather in the ass?
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kinda worth it, big flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then it better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The livest illest in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. It's nothing nice to say that don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Whew, big night tonight. You've been on a journey to get to this stage and join the WNBA sisterhood. Who is a player that, if you could choose, you would want to play with this summer?
Oh. Look, Caitlin Clark changed the game. I've been hooping my entire life, and all of a sudden, I have friends texting me last season to see if I caught the latest Fever game. The expectations were so high. Arenas selling out everywhere she went. As a rookie coming into this league, I mean, that's the impact I want to make.
I mean, she is a star in this league, and the game is better for having her in it. Have you thought about what you're going to say when that interaction happens?
Wow. I wish that I could sit here and tell you that I'd be a poised young lady. But she actually came and gave a talk at my school one year, and to be really honest with you, I can't tell you a word she said. I just couldn't hear her over the sounds of my internal screams. Just like one big loud scream, just on a loop the entire time. So yeah, I'm not super optimistic about keeping my cool. But I would love to ask for a jersey or a signature or something, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Thank you.
On another note, the league is at a fascinating growth point right now with viewership skyrocketing. How much of the WNBA did you watch growing up? And does the history of the game inform at all where you want to land?
I'll be real. It was hard growing up and staying locked in. And I feel like that has been such a cool part of becoming a W fan these last 5 years or so. We can all watch these games on TV now. Look up the highlights online. We can even play as ourselves on 2K. Everything is just so available now in a way that it wasn't when I was a kid. And I know that I'm going to be a part of continuing to grow this game, and it's just such an honor.
Nice. The spotlight has definitely been on women's sports these last years. How much do you think that on-court rivalries play a factor in the growth of the league? And do you think that these storylines are good for the game?
Oh, I love the way that stories are being told right now. And I think that has fueled those rivalries that you're talking about. Look at Angel and Caitlin. They faced off in the national championship in college, and their fans have followed them to the WNBA. Every matchup between those two is must-see TV. And the Fever and Sky have two of the hottest tickets in the sport right now. And when the Aces and Liberty assembled all that star power a couple years back, every matchup between them was called the Battle of the Super Teams, just pulling in huge ratings, huge numbers. And my grandma wouldn't be able to follow anything that was happening on the court. But I'll tell you, she knows all the tea. She definitely knows all the tea. And I think all these rivalries are just another entry point for the fans.
Yeah, totally agree there. Unfortunately, you just missed sharing the court with the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, Diana Taurasi, who played in the league from 2004 to 2024. She brought a ton of that spice you were talking about for so long. Now, what part of her legacy speaks to you the most?
I know I'm young, but I've definitely got some of those old school values too. And I can't look at DT's career without thinking about how she stuck it all out with one organization the entire time. It's so rare today. But you see why they're both so beloved by those communities, who really embraced them and gave them a second home. And obviously it's out of my control, but I would love to make a connection like that for the long term.
For the fans who might not know you yet, what do they need to know, either on or off the court?
Look, I'm confident. I have worked really, really hard to get here, and I'm going to make an impact from day one. Diana Taurasi was willing to talk a little trash, but she always backed it up with her game. And fans can expect me to do the very same thing. That goes for the court and the press conferences too. So you might want to make sure you tune into those.
Let's go. Okay, so I want to shift gears quickly for a couple of rapid-fire questions so new fans can get to know you. First, when it comes to a city, do you prefer a bigger metropolis vibe or a smaller, more intimate one?
I grew up in a town where everybody knew everybody else. And, where people took time out of their day to stop you on the sidewalk and tell you had a good game. And where they know your go-to order at the diner. And, when you compare that to your New Yorks or your Chicagos, of course, you're not going to be matching those same kinds of population numbers, but what we lacked in quantity, we absolutely made up in quality with those genuine connections. And I just feel most at home when I'm surrounded by friendly faces.
All right. Let's keep this one easy. Favorite color?
Give me bright. Give me vibrant yellow. It's bold, it's optimistic, it's cheerful. When I'm wearing yellow, I can just feel myself lifted and happy. And I think, when you put that energy out into the world, that same energy comes right back to you.
I like it. Okay, how about this? On a day when you've got nothing scheduled and you can just relax on the couch, what is your go-to cheat meal?
Look, I say this with pride. I was raised on pizza. It was like actually a part of the food pyramid in my house growing up, like at the bottom of like the most essential needs. Yeah, that was pizza. And after every club game, my dad, who was our coach, shout out to the Squirrels teammates, never forget that. We would go down to this pizza shop on Main and just take down several pies. Just take it down. And before you try to follow that up, what we're not about to do is catch me up about what city makes the best pizza.
Oh.
We're not doing that. I'm not trying to tank my career minutes before getting drafted. Thanks.
Okay, I'm definitely not trying to get you in trouble. Okay, let's bring it on back to basketball. Let me ask you, does it matter to you where you're selected in the draft order?
Yes and no. How is that for an answer? Look, this is the toughest professional league in the world when it comes to cracking a roster, and it just keeps getting harder and harder the further you are along in the draft order. And there was that documentary, the 144, a few years back, and I know we're up to 156 for the Valkyries, but still. That being said, if you presented me with the option between a high draft number and a strong fit within an organization where I can really, see my game blossom while I adjust to the pro level, I would take that second option every time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller tonight. Got sprayed by ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I'm a baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blades on Impala, diamond rock waller, R10 howler, never leader, not a fouler. Break these boys off, I'm a 20-inch crawler, bust a left or right, I'm out of sight, I'm throw, I'm bouncing off the road, I'm in the motor, with the boat, I'm chaining to 'em. Hop out my big body form, chain with the tongue, can't forget the alarm. I'm hopping, I'm looking good, diamonds get some wood, man, it's understood, got money in my hood, I'm pushing big body, can't stop me, for the 9-8, gotta sell a million copy, I'ma crow slow, hit the stove, I'ma go real slow, out the go, I'ma, man, I'm looking clean, one more control, 3 green and nice, bust
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed with ice, I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
Big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, big ballin', smashing, making my ends. In the bins, in the wind. As I crawl down on those, twanging Lorenzo. Your eyes get froze, and you see my low candy red too dope. Then my top line slow, hitting my remote, sitting in my presidential V12 with the AMG kit and don't quit. As I from KC to H down connecting Southside. Now we worldwide. Watch me hot side. Fat pet can't be denied. Oh yeah, we got love. Flow blue and that bug.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Sky going up against the Indiana Fever. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
Hey, Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
Sky start out with the ball. Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. Outside Atkins. Screen by Cardoso. Down low. Pass to Banham. Just 3 to shoot. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. Cardoso can't get it to go.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Sinks the triple.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game. Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Now here's Vandersloot. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Her shooting percentage is through the roof right now. What a great start to this game.
Pass to Clark. Back to Johnson. Clark to the paint. Boston with the bucket.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. Back to Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. And here's Banham. They get the rebound. Out to Vandersloot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Here's Banham. She's got 6. Pass to Reese. Vandersloot fires for 3. Out to Atkins. Here's Banham. That 3 off the mark.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Johnson, defended by Atkins, and good that time.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in. Screen by Cardoso. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
While her teammate Angel Reese got all the headlines, did you guys watch Camila Cardoso? She had a stellar rookie year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I watched her. She was awesome. You know, remember, she didn't make her debut until June due to injury, but she ends up averaging 10 and 8 as a rookie. Rim protection as well. What a future she has.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Banham. Back to Vandersloot. Now here's Atkins. Now Cardoso. Over Howard. Poked away.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Howard. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clark. Hold. Pass to Johnson. Clark outside. Indiana again missing.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now Atkins. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reese gets the bucket.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Kicks it out to Boston. Pass to Hole. Clark. Up in time. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
She ends the quarter with a money 3 as the buzzer sounds.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do there, and the timing couldn't have been better.
You just can't end a quarter better than that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Fever on top, leading by just 1. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. And off we go. Both teams making substitutions here. This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a second trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Johnson. Clark outside. Johnson the screen. And Clark gets the 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Reese. That one's off, still out of sync. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Johnson. Back to Clark. Here's Mitchell. Inside. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Banham, guarded by Howard. Now Reese. And here's Banham. Fires from deep. Howard with the rebound.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Johnson. Chicago with the rebound.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Vandersloot outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Off target from three-point range. It could go. Not gonna go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Fever on top, leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And now the start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Reno basketball is big in Indiana, and they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days, massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
Now it's Reese. And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Johnson. Howard. Howard the screen. Caitlin Clark with the 3. It's hauled in by Reese. Sky trail. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus. You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Pass to Cardoso. Screen by Cardoso.
Here's Atkins. And the Sky get it back. Now Banham. Johnson defending. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Timeout called the Fever. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Here's Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Banham. Johnson defending. Pass to Vandersloot. Now here's Atkins. Now here's Cardoso. She's guarded by Boston. Back to Atkins. Over hold. And it's Atkins missing.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
And that one's going against Cardoso. That is her first foul of the game. Indiana with the ball. Here's Johnson. Count that bucket.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Timeout called the Sky.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Atkins, she gets that one.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for her. To the inside. Howard, that's good.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Here's Vandersloot. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cardoso. Reese. Tries again. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's Johnson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Johnson pulls it in.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Down low. Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. She racked up 263 of those in college.
Pass to Banham. And here's Cardoso. She's guarded by Boston. Screen by Cardoso. From deep, Ariel Atkins. The Fever with the lead. Johnson outside. Here's Howard. It's stolen by Angel Reese. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, Colstrek offensively, they need a bucket.
Pass to Banham. Picked by Reese. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Nurse. Not a lot of room. Pass to Vandersloot. Shot clock at 2. Took the opportunity when she saw it. Now here's Johnson. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Fever ahead, up 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into teams changing it up here. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Reese. Now Cardoso. Outside Atkins. 5 to shoot. Vandersloot outside. And here's Banham. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies. She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Outside Atkins. Up top, Vandersloot. The three-pointer, no good.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Ball's knocked loose. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Fever. They've led by as much as 10. Clark outside. Pass to Johnson. Clark outside. Outside Howard. Johnson. Now here's Clark. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Vandersloot. Johnson defending. Now Banham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Johnson with it. Kicks it out to Clark. Launches a three. And another three for Indiana.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Line up all the sky. Now here's Atkins. Hole defending. It's Ariel Atkins with the drive. The shot's good.
And you see the grit of Atkins there. You simply cannot quantify how hard she plays.
Johnson outside. Outside Howard. To the left side wing. Back to Clark. Oh, 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Clark. No good with the triple.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark. Inside.
Cardoso. Assistant, Rachel Bannon.
And so the Fever take the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Until ruin, till of the season in the Martha Stewart.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Hey, when the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever match up, it is one of the hottest tickets in sports. What does it feel like to be part of this growing rivalry?
Oh, it's so cool. These are franchises that have so much history, but you can see just how much one player can impact a team and bring in a whole new generation of fans like Angel and Caitlin have. And as a rookie in this league, I'm in awe of their influence. And it's only grown with each game. Seeing the love at home, on the road, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Yes. Despite being so early in their pro career, both players have had an overwhelming influence on this league. What's something about one of them that do you want to emulate as you grow your footprint in the W?
There is nothing on the court that Caitlin can't do. And it's evident in the way that she carries herself. No shot is too far, no passing window is too small. And that's because she believes in her talent, sure, but also because of, the hours and hours of work that she puts in. And I think off the court, that self-confidence is something Caitlin doesn't always get enough credit for. She's witty, she's self-assured, she's knowledgeable. And if I can get to a place where I can carry myself both on and off the court with that level of conviction, I'm going to take my game to even higher heights.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Bron.
Hello and